Well, hello. That's right. It's me, Vine Amoris. And on this lovely day of ours, I'm going to be streaming Elden Ring. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. It's Elden Ring, the video game you love. They've got an ESRB rating, mature 17 plus, full of blood and gore this one is. Now, I know that I've streamed before, and you've come to know me as a silly, goofy sort of girl. But I want to tell you, this is a serious stream. Because today, we are not just playing Elden Ring, we are creating art. This is a bespoke stream. This is a artistic, deep, meaningful, and artisanal stream. This stream is like a cheese board, with only the cheeses with such strange names that perhaps a famous person would name their kid after it. This is a Rumble Honey level stream. This is the type of stream you would find in the woods and take a picture of it and post it on Instagram without filters. I hope you are ready, because today we will be dancing through Elden Ring. Only dances all the time. Now, up top, I will mention, this is not an original challenge or build idea. I am basing this off of Red Panda Mage's dancing build video called Can I Beat Elden Ring with Dance Skills Only? If you're watching the VOD, it will be in the description. And I really liked the vibe of it. I really like dancing skills in Elden Ring, and I never really played them much. So I just wanted to do it. I'm not going to be doing a fancy guide the way that they did, but I hope that it's a fun time, because I had fun watching the video, and you should watch the video. It's great. Their commentary is better than mine. So, great. Let's start. Let's go. Let's do the video gaming now. Now you'll notice to the right of the screen, we've got a list of objectives. These are the items that we are going to attempt to collect. Most of them anyway, not all of them are listed, but these are the items that are going to be important for our run, or are just related enough to the run that we want to pick them up anyway. And at the very bottom there, you will notice the item which is the goal of this run. That item is, well, I can't really see it because it's really low res on my screen. Hold on, let me pull it up. Oh, I can just look at my own stream. There we are. Yeah. Saint Trina's Blossom. Saint Trina's Blossom, spoiler alert, is an item you get by beating the DLC of the video game, which is already late game access. So we're going to need to get deep into this build if we are to get our final blossoming flower. And in fact, I'll note the reason why. You'll notice I'm already in the game. It's because I wanted to skip to the part where I can actually start. I am level 0 or whatever you start as. I have 5 total runes because I petted deer too hard. I basically just sprinted around getting to the place I needed to get to. I got a little bit lost in Leonie of the Lakes, but that is all I have done, so that you aren't stuck watching me sprint around on a horse for an hour, because that was my life earlier today. The build, I will describe it to you. Now, I'm not only doing the dancing build, I'm sort of combining it in a little bit with another one of the builds in the persons in Red Panda Mage's videos, where they showed off a flower build. I say builds, these are challenge runs, really. They're not meant to be high damage, they're just meant to be effective. They're meant to complete the challenge. So the idea is only using dancing abilities or only using flower-based items and weapons. The flower one I'm going to partake in because I think flowers are pretty, and I want to. Beautiful, beautiful. There we are. And please don't kill me already. I need these 5 runes. You don't understand. They're all I have. And now that I've done that little bit of cheating, we can actually begin the run. Run officially begins now because I am... Now, the way the Red Panda Mage did this was by not even using basic attacks. I'll decide whether or not I want to commit that hard. But mostly I'm going to be focusing on using skills because the skills are usually on these weapons are what sort of are the dance abilities. They are dance skills, weapon skills. But yes, I will also be picking up flowers for aesthetic purposes because I think the idea of a character that is focused on dance and flowers is very fun for me. Also, just because of the items we're going to be picking up, there's going to be a lot of focus on bleed. So I decided I will call this little challenge the Dance of Blood and Roses, which I think is bespoke enough. I think that is the right level of artistic for what we're going for here. So to start us out, let me... Oh gosh, I don't have the thing you need to do Ashes of War, do I? Okay, I'm gonna go get that guy. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know enough about... I have not played Elden Ring that many times. I played it once all the way through. I've done 1 or 2 little mini runs that I didn't get deep into. And I'm doing an Elden Ring co-op run as well. But I would not call myself an expert on this game. If you're expecting an expert run, that's not what you will get. What you will get is an artistic experience. Once again, no comedy, no silliness. If I've made a joke so far, no, I haven't. That was an artistic commentary on the state of comedy in this country. Whatever country you happen to be in, trust me, it applies. That's just how artistic it is. Bespoke, even. God, that word's gonna be my stim for the day. You may hear it a few more times. I make no promises. Okay, I know this guy sells Ashes of War, but do you have... Hey, buddy. Does my faith hold firm? Oh, yeah, buddy. It definitely does. I love the stupid Ashes of War. Sorry, I got distracted by what I was interested in. Your religion where you worship a tree or something that drops seeds. That's really cool. I've got my own thing going on. I believe it's the whetstone that I need. So let me look this up. Elden Ring. Use Ash of War. Whetstone. I'm not sure where you get this item. I'm going to be learning right alongside you. That's going to be what this video is like. There's going to be little moments of silence, because art needs silence, okay? Whetstone Knife, Gatefront Ruin in Limgrave. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I know exactly where that is. Really random item. A really random placement of the item. Maybe you can use other whetstone blades, because there's multiple types, and they'll all let you apply Ash of War. And this is just the basic one. That'd be my guess. But it is kind of... It is funny how many very fundamental feeling things this game places in specific locations. That is sort of the vibe of FromSoft. It's what they love doing, because they're a bunch of absolute freaks. Freaks, the lot of them. Wow, look, I can see the world again. What a beautiful thing it is. What a beautiful thing it is, this Elden Ring. This world of the ring. Of the Lord of the Trees. I keep forgetting. Let me put this Ash of War onto our freaking weapon. Ash of War. Sword Dance. And, for now, we want to keep it standard. We do not have high dex. Beautiful. A simple 2/ attack. Nice and easy. I have to set these up properly. I'm going to want a decent amount of cerulean tears here, because I'm going to be using my blade ability most of the time. No, I don't have the ability to do that. Why do you let me try? Yeah, that's probably good enough. I don't really know how much I'm gonna need to allot here. Okay, I can actually start fighting enemies now. That's huge. But one last thing before we do that. Take a look at my gorgeous character. Other reasons to not start this video at the start of character creation is because I spend too much time in character creation every time in every game. Not only am I a basic bitch, we all do that, but I'm also transgender and I like to play as women and I like to make those women pretty and gay. So here is a gorgeous look at my beautiful friend. What's her name again? Ah yes, Dancer Arborea. A bespoke title, if I do say so myself. This is actually a reference to the Dancer of the Boreal Valley from Dark Souls 3, because I love that boss. But yes, designed her to be deeply trans, extremely gay, and very shiny. Because I originally wanted to do long hair because I wanted to bounce around as I dance, but then I picked this hairstyle and was like, that's gay as hell, and she looks good. Okay, I can work with this nice little Ash of War. Now, unfortunately, that being most of what I can do is a little rough, but, you know, it happens to the best of us. I'm sure we'll figure something out. I'm gonna take this moment to open up my own... I have my own version of the guide here, which is not an advanced guide. It's mostly just writing down all of the things I have to do, and then I look it up on the wiki whenever I actually need to do those things. So, we've got the Sword Dance Ash of War, guys! We did it! I don't know how to do strike through on text in OBS, so I'm not going to do that. But I guess I can, you know that I got that, and that's what matters. Unfortunately, the next weapons on the list are Elionor's Pole Blade, which is a ways ahead of us, Regalia of Okade, not sure. But there's a skip to get it, so maybe I'll try that at some point, because I don't want to be just stuck with this ability for the rest of my life. Ooh, I could also go for the spell Bloodflame Blade, because that'll just give me a little bit more versatility with this weapon. Continuing Bloodflame Blade. Where do we pick that up? Rose Church. Oh, Leonie of the Lakes. Perfect. I can get that so fast and easy. I was just over there. That, I believe, is the Rose Church, so... Head to the folly on the lake, and I will not be making a folly in my dance moves. I will instead be perfectly moving. Watch this, watch this. Literally, name the folly. Show me the folly on the chart. Show me where she follied, and I will guffaw, frankly. I will guffaw. I guffawed halfway through that. But like a little, just like a tiny guffaw. Just like just a tiny little itty bitty guffaw. This is a moment where this is the first time in my life where I felt the need for 3 monitors, because I do want to have OBS up on the off chance that somebody watches this goddamn video live. Can you imagine that? But I also would like to get some runes from these guys, but I also need to look things up on the wiki, so I'm gonna have to remember to alt-tab back over and over again. I will allow myself to use backstabs at the least, because, I mean, come on. I think backstabs are beautiful. I think it's sort of like... It's like if a hug were surprising and painful, and what is more of an art form than human connection? You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and run past this guy for now, because they will kill me, given the opportunity. Pretty easily, at that. And I want this before I deal with that, so... Hey buddy, don't run into the enemies, please. I think, yeah, okay, ran directly into the enemies. Thank you, best friend. Really appreciate that. Oh no, this guy actually has health. This guy has a bit of a health pool. It's almost like I'm level 1 and I'm in Leonia of the Lakes, which is not what you're supposed to do, to my understanding. Honestly, I was literally about to say I'm surprised by how well this is going. Guys, I hate to say it, I'm so sorry. I did find a folly on the lake. There was a singular folly, and it was my own. It's because I wasn't really committing to the dance. You know, I was getting distracted with my silly little bits. What a fool I am. This is supposed to be a journey through the emotions of Elden Ring. People talk about how fun this game is. Fun. A plebeian's word. This game is art. Look around you. Take a moment. Look around you. Is that not art? I ask you, and I await your answer, viewer. Twitch chat, you there? No one's there. Guys, I am so sorry to say it, but there is no one in the Twitch chat. It's never happened before. Guys, I swear this never happens to me. Normally there's so many chatters, there's so many viewers chatting it up in the Twitch chat. But you know, every once in a while, I have an off day. I'm gonna try and kill this guy. I think that seems like a good idea. I think that seems like a fun time. Why? Why would I attempt to do something I know I can't do? Because it seems like fun. I would say I am solid at Elden Ring. I would not say that I am impressive at Elden Ring. Then again, I might be the best Elden Ring player of all time. That certainly seems like something that would be true. It certainly seems like I would first try that guy, not even take a single hit, and absolutely devastate not only them, but their entire family lineage. I killed that guy so hard that the other guy, Rosemakvare, not even here. Not even close. Not even listed on the directory of the Rose Church. There is no way to contact that man. I think it's because you have to, like, defeat one of the Shard Bears or something for him to actually progress his quest. Happens. Anyway, Blood Flame. So, yeah. I get it. Need higher faith and arcane. It's gonna take a minute, but I can get there. Blood Flame continues to build up onset of blood loss. Okay. I haven't used it before. It's not... I've used the Dark Flame, but that's different. That just does, like, % maximum health, which is very useful, and maybe I should pick that up, but... doesn't quite fit the, God, I've already forgotten. The dance of blood and roses. God, I feel so bespoke. Is this how you use that word? Okay, what's next in my list? We could try to get the Regalia. One of my favorite weapons, actually. So Alionor's Poleblade is like top 3 weapons for me. I adore using it. I'm using that in my co-op as my main weapon because I'm doing an arcane build. Because arcane builds are rad, I have found out. So I don't even mind that I'm doing it for a second time, kind of. Oh, I could get the Blue Dancer charm. I am wearing armor. But I could be not. I could be not to make my life harder. Oh. Yeah, okay, there is one thing I do have to do. And I feel... I have mixed feelings. I won't lie to you. But sometimes we have to do things. Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do. And I want you to pay attention to this part of the narrative. Because this is when we sort of start to get into the meaning of this dance. Of this long-form dance experience that you're all going to partake in. And the meaning is Hold on, I'm gonna get this loot. Sorry, real quick getting this loot. Real quick getting that loot. Not helpful, not useful. Okay. Back to it. So the meaning of this dance is to be revealed. But here's a hint. Sometimes we do things that we don't like. Sometimes we do things that will upset people.
I'm stuck.
And they can be in service of the greater good. And that's okay.
My thanks. Just give and I'll don't dally. Give it your all.
So, you know, I'm gonna help out our big friend here. And they're gonna be so thankful that I'm helping them out of their predicament that they're in.
Wait. I see it now.
They're stuck in a sometimes in life you're stuck in a hole.
I am Iron Fist Alexander, the great Jar warrior.
And I am the dancer of, hold on, Dancer Arborea. And I now have the Warrior Jar Shard, which will be always on top of me forever. Because it boosts the attack power of skills, which is going to be incredible. Now, you might be thinking, but Cass, you could have gotten a better version of that later by completing Alexander's questline. Yes, however, that's really late in the game, and I guess I do have to defeat, like, the final boss, one of them at least, the, you know, final boss of the DLC, to beat this run. So, you know, I could have maybe made use of that, but I get the feeling that outside of the final boss of the DLC, who's ridiculous, the hardest parts of this run are going to be early game when I have fewer options. And it's not so much better that it's really worth delaying for that long. So therein lies my logic. I'm going to make my way towards the Blue Dancer Charm. At the very least, even if I don't need the Blue Dancer Charm, it fits the vibe of the run, and so I feel like it's worth picking up. I want you all to know that right before stream, I just chowed down a full plate of spaghetti before dinner. Just so, you know, just for you. Just for you. Not intelligence. I need faith. And arcane. I believe it's just, was it just 10 or was it 11 for Blood Flame? 12? What the hell? 10 arcane was what I needed. I'm gonna take on this guy. This big guy. We can dance. You and me, buddy. And I failed the challenge. It's been lovely. I really appreciate you guys showing up for this. Thank you so much. That's probably gonna happen a decent amount. What can I say? I've got the instincts of somebody who has played this game for hundreds of hours while being allowed to do basic attacks. So I'm gonna sometimes mess up, and you're gonna live with that because, and pay attention to this, that is part of the experience, is it not? Of life, of dancing. When you go out to watch a performance, do you expect perfection? Because if you do, you will be disappointed. Oh my gosh, look, it's a guy playing an imperfect song.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer?
I am. Oh my god, it's so good to meet you. I can't afford anything you've got to offer me, but I'll come back.
Nothing that suits your taste?
Actually, some things do suit my taste. But I'm so sorry. I am unfortunately a little bit poor at the moment. Dog time! That'll help. That'll help me afford. I'm doing this for the merchant so that I can help afford. The 4 souls inside of this dog are gonna really bring back around the Elden Ring economy, you know? You gotta kill dogs to make money. That's what the saying is, I think. Okay, I need to get down there, which actually would have been way easier from the other side of the bridge. Whoopsies. When I first played this game, I explored pretty damn thoroughly. So I'm not really sure what it's going to be like to try and speed through things, because, you know, I still had a tough time having explored the game very fully. So God, if I had died there, that would have been truly beautiful timing. But, just checking that the stream is working. Buddy, I'm checking that the stream is working. Can you not? My God. Some people. Absolutely no manners. It is. Everything's great. Everything's perfect, even. What was I saying? And that's entirely my fault. Oh, right. Just that I will probably have a difficult time as we go forward in this game. Almost like I should have gotten the better version of Alexander's Shard. Huh. No high road. That's okay. I tend to take the low road when available. Oh, right. I don't even have item crafting available to me because I didn't... I couldn't afford to pick that up when I walked past Kale. That's rough. Oh, dogs! I'm sorry, but the economy needs me. I do gotta say, if there's only one attack I'm able to use, I'm glad it's this one. It's a fun attack. It looks pretty, and that's most of what I'm here for, is looking pretty. I know you can't see me, but trust me, the prettiness surpasses appearance. Actually, I do have the right, and I just did the right move. I went right, right? Yes, correct. Okay, just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page. I don't even have to see that dog to kill it. I feel like showing off doesn't work as well when it's dogs you're killing, you know? By the way, if you can't see anything, that sucks, because I also couldn't afford to get a lantern. So this is gonna be all of our lives. And I missed, so it doesn't count as a run fail. Can we get a run fail counter in the corner? Just number of times that I've failed. I think it's twice, because I did 2 basic attacks on the pumpkin head. Also that one time that I pet that deer really hard. Sorry, I ran out of the scale juice, and to be real, I got sick of it, and I didn't want to have to deal. Didn't want to have to deal. It's just a game. Pay attention, that's going to come up in Act 2 of the dance. And no, this is not a 3-act dance. This is at least 7 acts altogether. A complicated dance we perform. What beautiful lies we weave. And one day we will sleep underneath this blanket of lies, and it shall comfort us amidst the dark. I don't think I've ever been in here. This is a wild area. It's like a really cool cave. Whoa. It's like deep water too. It's pretty as hell. This is really nice. Hey, guys, excuse me. God, I am really strong for being level 7 or whatever. I have to assume it's largely thanks to the 10%, I believe it's a 10% damage boost from the Alexander Shard, which is significant. I believe the upgraded version is 15%, which is notably better, but once again, not so much better that I am going to beat myself up over having a bit of impatience. Sort of tried to do a drop attack there, which would not have been a run fail, because I say so. Fancy attacks don't count as run fails. I'm allowed to drop attack, because what is more bespoke and artisanal and fancy and elegant than falling? Excuse me, I was looking at Shamshir. Thank you. Spinning slash, huh? Sounds like a dance-like move, but not quite a dance move. So unfortunately will not be allowed in this particular dance floor. Can I get over there? No, but I can kill an octopus. And you know I love doing that. 11 runes, that's gonna fix the economy. Oh. Truly gross. Hate that. Wow, I got a lag spike from that. Oh. Hole. Sorry, I was looking at hole. Excuse me, sir, I was looking at hole. Can you not? Excuse me. I was looking at hole. And you've interrupted my whole time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, thank God for bleed. However, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get through this all the same. Oh, never mind. Wait. Come on. Really? I can't... Okay. Oh, nice. Truly thank God for bleed. Like, bleed is the best thing in the universe. Oh. Lashing out. Dodge back. Just a truly terrible fight in the dark against a nightmare creature that I can barely see. And that's what horror games are like to play, folks. I've been playing Amnesia the Bunker recently. Why? Question mark. I'm having a lot of fun. Really good game. I know in my Twitch description it says I like horror games, and I really do, but I probably won't be playing that many, actually, because I really enjoy... Like, they mean a lot to me, and they're very comforting to me, and I want to keep that time safe for myself. But who knows? Maybe I'll... You know, I played that horror-ish game the other day. Metamorphosis. And, you know, I'll probably play games like that are horror adjacent. Now, there's no way I survive this, right? Simply no way. Oh, it's a big guy. I might survive. These guys aren't super hard. Ooh. So about that survivability thing. My doubts are increasing. Yeah. Unfortunate that. Hopefully they start lying down, because I would love to get a golem lying down. Me and the golem. In the chamber, lying down. Why is this where the respawn is? This is like notably far away from the guy. This is like genuinely quite far from the guy. Why would you put it there? Who is that for? Good lord. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll find a way to live. Maybe. Or I'll find a way to die, you know? Because you've placed... That bat just fell to its death, which is really embarrassing because it does have wings. Flight is a dance, and not all bats are dancers. Excuse me, friend, but you are in fact not my dancing partner for the day. We will not be tangoing. It takes two, and I'm not convinced that you're one. To be fair, I'm 7, so... Look, it takes 2 to tango, but you can tango with more than 2 if you're good enough at it. I've tangoed with 7 before. That's not true. I've never tangoed, actually. I always wanted to learn how to jive. I think that'd be fun. I know how to swing a little bit, but it's been a long time, so I wouldn't say that I'm confident in my swing abilities. Not that that's relevant here. Unfortunately, I don't think I can translate any real-life dancing skills I may or may not have into the video game. Just seems like that's probably... I mean, I'm sure somebody's beaten Elden Ring on a Dance Dance Revolution pad. Not that I think, realistically, Dance Dance Revolution is like a... I wouldn't call it a skill of the dancing variety. I would definitely call it a skill, to be clear. Being good at Dance Dance Revolution, absolutely a skill that counts as a skill. Excuse me, I need to drink blue juice before I kill you. Oh, You know, I gotta say, playing this game is a lot more stressful when you're doing it in front of, how many people we got in the chat room? You know, at least one. That one might be me in the other window, but still. It's really embarrassing because I noted before I'm 7, and the other 6 aren't even here, so even they aren't watching. But, you know, there's more pressure when you think people could at some point look at your failures. And they can for at least 20 days after I stream this. And then forever once I upload the VOD, which I will probably do. You know, maybe I won't, but most likely I will. And then whatever ways I embarrass myself will be forever known across the universe. Is that a merchant? I want to go say hi to that guy. I should really spend these runes. I've got so many runes. She had so many runes. What's that a reference to? I don't know. That's a reference to my autistic friend who stims that, which is a reference to something else that I don't know. The mind virus. These things just sort of pass around. Hey, bestie, what's going on? Not a merchant, just a turtleneck? Aww. Perhaps was once a merchant, but a merchant no longer. Well, it's pretty here, though. Gotta admit that much. Anyway, I would equip our friend here, but, you know, we're a little low on talisman slots. And I do know how to get our first, but it's, a skosh more difficult than the challenges we've taken on so far. So I should probably prepare a touch. Probably prepare by finding a mine, right? So I can upgrade my weapon a bit. Hold on, I can... Let me check out my smithing stones. What do I got here? Stones... Okay, I can upgrade to +3. Wait, no, that's not how it works with regular weapons. I so rarely use non-somber level weapons. I can upgrade to +1. Oh, ain't that fun. Oh, hey, bestie.
Pleasure to see. Thank goodness. I'm still looking. It's not easy.
Oh, right, I forgot that I started that off. Yeah, you should try to hone that. Come on, bestie.
If I suppose I'll ask Ma.
Alright, Master Hugh, you better freaking love this child, because she deserves to be cared for. She has a lot of self-hatred issues, and I relate to that. Would you please watch over her?
I refuse. I don't doubt.
Thanks, bestie. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna upgrade that for now, because that is what we need to do. We'll say hi to... I should use her blessing before I lose her blessing. I'm gonna check out what the Twin Maiden Husks have going on. Oh, I'll say hi to... No, no one else is here. You're here. I'll say hi to you.
Welcome.
I don't know how much I'm gonna pay attention to the NPC quests. I'm clearly not, like, involving myself in the lore for this particular run. I killed Alexander, an NPC I actually really like, and I'm gonna have to kill another NPC I like, too. Or at least I might kill another NPC I like. I haven't decided. Hey, buddy. Thanks, bestie. Love to see it. I don't have any bell bearings, right? Cool. What do you got for me? The bell, what summons the spirits? I will get that, actually. You know, it's interesting. I've never not met Ronnie before, so we'll see what her dialogue looks like when I just sprint in there without having ever seen her before in my life. Could be fun. Speaking of spirits, I didn't list it on my goals, but I do want to pick up Elden Ring Flower Spirits. Because if I'm going to use a Spirit Ash, which I might want to at some point, I'm going to want them to be on theme. And there's exactly one, as far as I'm aware, there's exactly one spirit that is actually on theme, and it is the Miranda Sprouts. Yes. Miranda Sprout Spirits. because they are flowers. And as I said, this dance is not just of blood, it's also of roses. Are they roses? Who knows? Unclear. Ah, the Caelid Catacombs. I'm sure that that's a place that will not be a nightmare to deal with. But I need to head to Caelid for a couple reasons anyway, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do just that. For now, however, is there anything else I want to deal with earlier than Caelid? Well, first I should level up before I do much else. I suppose Berndal already went to his location in Liurnia. I want that to be 10. I want that to be 11. You know what? I'm just going to bump dexterity a little bit. Actually, I'm going to bump health a little bit. Because right now I need to be aiming to fight a big scary man. And I can deal with Blood Flame later, I think. In fact, let's give Big Scary Man a try. Why not? I don't think I'm going to be able to defeat him, but I might. I do a decent amount of damage, I just also take a lot of damage. And having that extra talisman slot would be quite handy. Wrong button. Let's fight these guys, because I need the runes. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Ooh, it is a really slick move. Like, I gotta say, I'm a fan of it. It just feels good. This is exactly what I was looking for from this challenge. I want to feel dancy and fancy and all sorts of classy. And I think I'm gonna get that. I think I'm gonna absolutely get that from this, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I am going to, I'm going to try and sequence break my way into Limgrave, partially because I just haven't done it before, and that sounds fun. And also, well, there goes my 0 death run. It's been an honor. Thank you, chat. Did I died already at some point? Who cares? But yes, the DLC I want to get to fairly early because there is a set of armor that I want from it that boosts all dance skills and it gives me a very fun dancing weapon, and so it's like kind of the central component of this run. And so perhaps obviously I would like to get that sooner rather than later, but as you may know, Moog, Lord of Bastardness, is protecting the DLC right behind his big, beautiful exterior. Oh, jeez. And his rather cruel and evil interior. I actually don't know if that's true. I don't really know the lore of Moog. Maybe I'll figure that out this time. I know I said that oh god, I'm using basic attacks. I add that to the run fails, please. The run fails counter. Thank you very much. Oh, hello. Another guy. Oh, yeah, no, alert the men. Please do. Really appreciate you doing that for me. Thank you, thank you. I had a lot of guys out in the boonies, huh? You're just keeping a lot of men on the sidelines, where if you had clustered them, probably would have done a lot more damage to me. I don't really have AoE stuff right now. And I may never. I don't think there's a lot of AoE dance abilities. Who knows? By the way, arguably Bloodflame Blade is not actually a dance thing, so I shouldn't be able to use it. But the person whose guide I'm following used it, so I'm gonna count it. What is it? Red Panda Mage? I'm gonna attempt to keep shouting them out because I am stealing their idea in its entirety. Okay, I'm gonna give this one quick shot. Oh, Rogier. And then I'm gonna take a break to grab a little bite and then, you know, we'll see. I'll let the cutscene play out because it's cool.
Tarnished,
Love this character.
in search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Your bestie. Really appreciate it. Oh, bad start. Oh, bad end. Oh, bad continuation. Oh, Jesus crimes. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, what a horrible night to have a curse. Alright. Wow. It's a really horrible night to have a curse, in fact. And that's a basic attack. Whoopsie doopsies. Luckily, as I said, I do damage, to be certain. I'm just, I actually do enough damage. I could definitely take this guy, I'll be honest. Maybe on a run that I start off a little stronger, but, you know, all the same. Oh god. Ooh, this is the man who introduces you to the Elden Ring delay.
Passing skill. Warrior blood must
It feels awkward. Oh, the bleed, though. It feels awkward to have to use my, special ability, because it's control on my keyboard, and I do play with keyboard and mouse, because fight me about it. But it's a very awkward thing to have to press every time I want to attack. I'm actually going to rebind that. Here we go, key bindings. One of the many times I wish they let you have multiple key bindings for something, but that's okay. Skill. Oh, right. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna set this to 4 because I have to press it less often. That will mess me up sometimes, but what are you gonna do? I did say I was gonna grab a thing. I should be responsible and actually listen to myself. I'll be back in a mo. Guess who's back? It's your favorite streamer. That's right. It's, Doug, I guess? Is that the one that people like? Probably. But I'm also here. Maybe Doug streaming. I don't know. I don't really keep up with streamers, to be really frank with you. I don't watch streams because I don't have the patience for that. But you do, and that's why you're here. I bought cookies. Everybody sort of stare at my very green-looking character here. Gorgeous, glowing, vibrant, saturated. And yeah, I brought cookies. I may even offer one to our Fell Omen friend if they give up. Sort of a nice little consolation prize. Oh, I hope that doesn't pick up on the mic. Once again, I think I said this last time. It's so nice to have no viewers. In some ways. I can just eat a cookie on mic. No one's here to yell at me. Who's gonna stop me? You? Well, then you don't get one. Alright, just a little bit of a sugar boost for our next fight here. The homemade. Not by me. Different home. I don't really live in a home. I live in a house. Not a home. They say make your house a home. Sometimes you gotta find a different home. Different house. Make that one a home, because this one sucks. Okay, that felt good. Let's fight this guy. I messed it up. What did I say? What did I say? What happened? Oh, that feels so much nicer. No more having to spam control. I should probably not go for the third slash very often. It's a little bit risky. But then again, so am I. A little risque, that is. Come on, big guy. I know you want to fight. A little bit of panic rolling there. That's quite alright. Ow. So rude. Oof. That's rough. Alright, big guy. Come on over. This guy's spending a lot of time doing cool walking at me, which is not ideal because I want to get off a bleed.
Tarnished.
I would love to proc a bleed on this man. But unfortunately I'm out of flask again.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
This could prove to be a tad tougher than I had hoped. I can certainly allocate at least one more flask over, though. Just such a good cookie, you know? That's all I'm saying. With 4 flasks, I'm unstoppable. You couldn't stop this dance if you tried, and you are trying, to be fair. Sorry, buddy, I've got better things to do. Unfortunately, I do need my runes to dance. It's a notable amount of runes, and I did just wander in here like a fool. Yeah, I need to stop greeting. It's not worth it. The times I'm gonna get that off, like, the damage I'm gonna get from the occasions I get that off is not worth the trade-off for trying it so hard. Just kidding. Okay, yeah, maybe I actually, if I had dodged a bit better, I would have gotten that off scot-free, but what are you gonna do? It's funny, I'm playing a dex build, and I am used to playing dex builds, so, like, I'm used to punishing all the time, but because I just have this ability that forces me to do 2 full attacks, not super slow attacks, but still.
Well,
Thou art of passing skill. Ah, I love this guy.
truly run in thy veins.
Unfortunately, I'm not that good at him. Apparently. At least not good enough.
Put these foolish ambitions to
Damn. I
rest.
was trying to lock in, but unfortunately, I was locked out. He was not under the rock, nor was it underneath the pot. He was not in my pocket, he was not in my purse. Tried to get the spare key that I gave to my friend. Friend didn't have it, wasn't underneath their rock, wasn't under their purse. But that's okay. Because if you think about it, being locked out is just like being locked in to the outside world. Think about that, Margit. Ow! You were supposed to be thinking about that. Margit, come on. Yeah, see, I can't already have to use a flask. That's not gonna do me any good. And that thing's like, the little leap you can get out of it early on is so nice. Like, it has a farther reach than you would think. And you can roll, you can bring it out of a roll really nicely. It's just a good ability. Ow, bitch. You're just doing a little spin, Margit? Just doing a little fun little spin move? That's so cute of you. What a little cutie patootie. Okay, I really thought I could go for the 3 there.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run. Put
Whoa.
these foolish
Whoa, friends. Still had 2 though. 2 flasks might have been enough to get me through the second phase. I'm gonna bash my head against this a couple more times. And then we'll maybe try something else. How's that sound, gamers? Maybe we'll try again once we have Blood Flame Blade or something. Who knows? Oof. That one I believe I can walk out of, but I'm not confident enough in my ability to do that. Yeah, maybe I need to be playing more aggressive, just like running up whenever this guy is, what's the word? Trying to like cool guy walk at me. Because getting that bleed off is huge for me. And we know it's doable, because I did it once. And that's how you know. If you've done something once, you can do it again. Probably. And I'm always saying that. My mother used to say that to me. And I said, Mom, that's not really... I feel like that's not as helpful as you think that is. But, you know, she would always say, don't question me, asshole. And I said, that's really mean, Mom. And that's why I have mommy issues, so in case you were ever wondering. Oh, you motherfucker. You're a real bastard for that one, you know? Ow, bitch.
Put these foolish ambitions.
Playing aggressive has its downsides. It's okay. You know, my first Souls-like was Dark Souls 2. And I didn't know about adaptability, if you don't know Dark Souls 2. Pretty important thing to know. And so I had a really, really hard time. I also wasn't that good at it. So I had a really, really hard time with the game. Elden Ring, I definitely got frustrated at parts because I'm not that good at Elden Ring. I'm definitely better at the Souls games than I am at Elden Ring. But I bring this up to say that I can feel myself like... It's an interesting experience to stream a game that I am not very confident in my skills in. That's like a traditionally like, you know, get good. The true gamers will be good at this video game. And I can feel a little bit of that like embarrassment that I felt when I was like trying to play Dark Souls 2 and I was like failing. And so I want to, I think, hey, another reason, if you watch my Yoshi's Island streams, you may remember that like part of why I'm doing this is a way of like training myself. Oof.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnish.
Part of why I want to... Ah, oh, damn, that was a good one too. Part of why I want to stream is to do genuine character development for myself. Part of it is to improve my improv skills. Part of it is to improve my ability to sort of sit with myself and just enjoy time that I'm spending with only me. You know, once again, benefits of nobody watching this. Is I'm forced to spend time with myself, even though I am, like, severely depressed, and find a way to enjoy it. And that's sort of a lovely little thing. But here's another little way that I can use this to improve myself. And it's that I... Whoop. And it's that I can, well, get better at this video game that I like, but also get better at sort of accepting being publicly not very good at something, which is a skill I desperately need because I am like looking to start publishing my writing, and it's, I think, solid. I think there's a lot of good aspects of it, but
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
Love it when we get the bleed, but don't love it when we get hit 40 times. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Buddy, come on now. But... Oh, Jesus. I am not used to the second phase. Yeah, I need to relearn the second phase. It's been a minute. What was I talking about? This part of the problem with trying to ramble during a boss fight is that once I've lost a subject, is even more lost than it usually is. Yeah, just getting better at being publicly bad, right? And I want to be able to polish my writing, which is very rough around the edges because I've never like written a full novel before. I've written a lot in my life, but it's I'm like really trying to hone my skill to be, oops, wrong button, to be genuinely good, to be like publishing worthy one day. Part of doing that is putting work out there that is imperfect. That's tough. That's very tough to put something out there that you know has flaws, and like notable, significant flaws too. So, yeah, hopefully me dying to Margaret the Fell Omen is upstream of me becoming a better author. And that, my friends, is how you turn a negative into a positive. I am up here at that, apparently. Oh, ooh, that's a rough one. Yeah, I could feel that being my death. That is a rough combo, and I was low on stam for a hot minute there. They are very generous with the stamina they give you in this game at level 1. And so I very rarely put points into it, but it is... Sometimes it is, unfortunately, leave something to be desired, you know? I'm gonna try and lock the hell in for this one. I'm not gonna do any talking. Just me and Margaret dancing.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Lock back out. That was a good attempt too. It turns out I don't need to ramble. Actually, to be really honest with you, that wasn't a very good attempt. I got hit way too much early on. I do wonder if it is the ADHD that makes it so that I am genuinely better at focusing when I am multitasking. By the way, you know that whole, like, oh, there's no such thing as actually multitasking? Like, you can't actually do it? Total BS. Like, absolutely not true. Like, yes, they, the thing that they say is you can't actually focus on two things at once. You are just switching between focus rapidly. And, like, yeah, obviously. Like, why is that a problem? There's still such a thing as having a skill at switching between them rapidly and, like, being able to juggle. Like, when you're juggling, you're not actually moving a bunch of balls at the same time. You are just doing a bunch of different individual actions that together move each ball in tandem. This subject, turns out, sucks for me. I'm not locked in at all. Turns out if I'm trying to talk about, like, studies and shit, I am actually locked out again.
Blood must truly
See, what was that? I tried to do a third hit on that one? Come on, Cassie.
Put these.
Yeah, and I deserved it. And I deserved it. Margaret, that one's for you, love. And that one's for you. Pour one out for Margaret, please. Not in my house. In a home, please. Because Margaret deserves a home. If you know Margaret's lore, wow. Woof. Very sad. Extremely upsetting. Relatable, even. A bit of spoilers for Margaret's lore, not that it gets directly revealed in the game, obviously, because why would they ever do that? I'm not going to get deep into it, but he's very much a story of, like, somebody who loves their abusers, who, like, I don't know, is just committed to the people that abused him, and it sucks. It's like an awful thing that I, as somebody who's like abused by their family, I can very much understand. I'm very lucky in that I don't feel that I have that connection with my family currently, but it's an easy thing to fall into, certainly.
Thou art of passing skill.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins, Tarnished. Thou art of passing skill, Tarnished. Warrior blood, Tarnished. Even roses, even dances fit within your loins, Tarnished. Don't talk about my loins, Margaret. That's fucking weird. Margaret, that was weird as hell. Margaret, that was weird, and you know that was weird. Margaret, don't be a freak. I'm sorry, that was probably triggering. I'm sorry for saying that, Margaret. You deserve better. But, next time, try therapy instead of beating people up. I found that that switch helped me a lot. Good dodge, me. Good dodge. Thank you. Thanks, Cassie. Love you, Cassie. Big fan. Love your streams, too. The ones with the 0 viewers. Huge fan of those. I think you're better without viewers. I think that, frankly, you shouldn't have them. Your streams would be worse off if you had to refocus on the viewers when you're clearly doing so well on your own. Abandon them. Abandon all the people you love. Be alone. Just like Margaret. Margaret has a happy life. Be like Margaret. That's a tragedy. And that's a tragedy because I was doing very well. That was a very good run. I'm locked so in. I'm having a great time. I hope you're having fun because I sure am. I'm going to defeat this goddamn man. I'm not getting anything else for this run. I'm going to defeat this guy if it kills me. And it won't. It'll kill him. Please do the jump. Makes it easier to pick up the runes. Okay, this might just be a run where I pick up the runes. What is that a move?
Foolish ambition.
I've never seen that move in my life. What was that? Margaret? Don't pull that out of your back pocket. What was that? You can't just get a new move. Margaret, the Fell, Omen, etc. What does that mean? The Fell Omen. I actually don't know what Fell means in that context. That type of Fell. I know it's negative. It's like a foul omen, maybe? Similar sort of vibe? Not sure. Margaret, what's your name mean? Margaret, can we just talk? You and me. Doesn't have to be so violent all the time. Doesn't have to be like this. We can live a happy life. Margaret. Come on now, buddy. Bestie, come on. And gonna dodge anyway because I didn't feel safe about walking out of it.
Thou art of passing skill.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins, Tarnished. That's right. I have a new voice. What do you think about this one, Margaret, I don't like your new voice. Margaret, your new voice makes me feel uncomfortable. Margaret, please go back to the old voice. I don't know, Tarnished. I think it's kind of nice. Come, Tarnished. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Come on, Tarnished, I'll do my worst move at you. I'll do my worst move because it's very easy to dodge and then I sort of just stand still for a while afterwards. Come on, Tarnished. You and me. Let's dance. I know you love to dance. I know, Tarnished. Oh, you failed on my worst move, Tarnished. Doesn't that make you feel like a little bitch?
These foolish ambitions.
And it does. And to be fair to Market, it does. Well, I'm glad we could put that run to bed, because we can all agree that that one was embarrassing for me. Not because of the moves, I was playing just fine, but because of the whole, just the voice, the bit I was doing. It could have been better. Let's be really honest. If you liked that bit, that's embarrassing for you. I think that that's on you. Oh boy, it's good. I'm having a good time. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. You and me, we're gonna go far. No, Margaret, that was not about you. That was me talking to my chat. That was me talking to chat. All of my best friends in chat. Hello, chatter number 1, who is me from another timeline where I have that browser open. Wow, I am greeting so hard for, like, no reason. What is that move? Dog, I've never seen him use that move in my life. That should be illegal. That feels wrong. That wasn't even close to hitting me. Can we talk about how that wasn't even close to hitting me? That man just missed and took the W anyway. Well, thou art of
Passing
skill. Yes, I know.
truly run in thy veins.
I don't know who my family lineage is. I didn't work at that part of my lore. My name is Dancer Eleonora or something like that. It's not that, but it's something like that. I don't really pay attention to my family name, Margit, something which you could probably stand to get better at. Not that they're your family. I don't really know what the deal is between you and your abusers, but they're related. Not by blood, maybe. I don't know. Does warrior blood run in your veins, my guy? Oh boy. Glad I got that extra flask, eh? Ouch. Oh, thought I got that one. Rough. Rough around the edges. And eat a little bit more cookie. I think that'll fix me. Delicioso. Oh. Mwah. Molto bene. Was I gonna change something? Or was it just a cookie? I thought it was just a cookie. This next one, I'm gonna eat cookie the whole time. Hold on. There's another bite. Margaret, this is what you could have if you weren't such a bitch. Heyo! Margaret the fell omen, more like Margaret the stinky omen. You need to take a bath. Margaret, more like Mar shit. The fuck? Oh man, this guy sucks. Margaret, you are terrible. No one loves you and no one ever will. Oh, okay, that made Margaret a little pissy. A little pissy baby. A little pissy baby with this baby diaper. Oh no. Margaret, my name is Margaret and no one loves me. Yeah, fucking get in line, Margaret. I don't go around beating up random Tarnished about it, huh? I get that you're traumatized and you have a tragic backstory and whatever. Not all of us turn into villains, okay? Some of us aren't anti-heroes, some of us are just regular heroes. And we had, like, worse lives than you did. You know what? I shouldn't even be playing the comparative suffering game. The point is you suffered, and that sucks and you didn't deserve it. But you need to get the fuck over yourself, alright? You don't need to get over it. That's gonna take time. That's gonna take effort, Margaret. But your pain is not an excuse to put more pain into the world. You get that? Do you get that? I don't think you do. I'm gonna be really honest with you, Margaret. I don't buy that you understand what I'm putting out into the world right now. I think that you're so focused on trying to kill me right now that you don't understand that I'm trying to tell you something real.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
He'll never learn. He'll never learn like that. And that's the real tragedy. That Margaret will die not knowing. Sucks, huh? Sucks real bad. Sad story for Margaret. Anyway. Good to see you again, I guess. Sorry I got kind of mean that last time. I mean, I was right. Not about the pissy baby pants thing, but about the rest of it. The rest of it was correct. But I still, you know, I could have started out stronger. Could have just said the correct stuff instead of the pissy baby pants stuff. Might have been cool. Oh, didn't know that was a double. Who knew? I come over here where I can lose my runes in peace, huh? No, you're just gonna cool guy walk? Okay, I get it, buddy. If you could just give me that talisman pouch, that'd be cool. Like, we don't have to make it into a thing. That's what I'm here for. I don't even know if I'm gonna kill Godric, or Godfrey, or Godwin, whoever the hell this guy is. I'm literally only here for the talisman pouch. I don't give a damn about the rest of this dungeon. I don't got anything I need to deal with here. Thou art of passing skill. That's okay. D's are okay with me. Because to me, that was an F, and I'm sorry. I think we're gonna give it one more good shot, and then we'll go do something else. I'm very close, and it's like, it's one of those things where I know I can, and so I really want to, but I also don't want to, like, waste my time fighting a guy over and over again when I really don't have to, you know? So we'll give it another good shot, and then we'll go get distracted somewhere else. That sound good, Margaret? I'm gonna lock in for this one. Just a proper dance between you and me. That wasn't a good attempt, though. The reason why I said one more good attempt was so we could avoid ending on a death like that. That just felt bad. Let's get a good one in there. Okay, this time, we lock in. You and me, Margit. Sorry. I didn't mean to. We're locking in. It's fine.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Damn. A solid attempt, but 'tis the way of the season, unfortunately. It's Christmas, and there's no murder on Christmas. It's true. Actually, it's Hanukkah right now. I don't know the laws of Hanukkah. You might be allowed to kill on Hanukkah. I haven't really kept up. How much did it cost? 1,400? Do I have enough runes for that? Can I just burst some runes for that? I can just burst some runes for that. Let's level up like twice. ¿Por qué no? You know? Yeah, I think just vigor up. God, I want to sprint right back in there, but I promised I wouldn't. Oh, but I wanna. Ah, who cares? I have no stream. I have no stream. I have no friends. I have no love. These are all untrue things. I have stream, I am stream. I have friends, I am friends. And I do have love. And you know what? I am love. Margit. I am. I would die for the runes! Any day of the week. Sorry, I'm locking in again. I mean, we'll see. I'll talk if I damn well please, you know? But I'm feeling strong today. Maybe it's those 2 levels, but oh, the strength courses through my veins. That's right. I finally locked in with that warrior blood you were talking about. This is some alpha shit. I'm on that advanced stuff. I've been watching podcasts. That's right, not even listening. I'm gonna watch them because they always have video components nowadays. What's the point? Not a podcast then. That's just a video. Stop acting like it's a podcast. Why'd I walk back into it? Doesn't matter. Thou art of passing skill, Tarnished? You bet. That's what all of my teachers said when I passed all their classes.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
I think I was doing a little better that time, right? I can live. I can live. I can and will fight this guy for the rest of stream. Because I want to. I really do. I'm having a good time and I want to defeat the guy. But I am going to run out of Margit bits. Marbits, as I call them. So we'll see. Soon enough, I will end... Anyway... Good dodge, good dodge. That was like frame perfect. Ow. That was not frame perfect. That was frame imperfect. Doing the weird move. Doing the weird illegal move that's not allowed again. Oh wow, you just missed that. That wasn't me dodging well, that was just you missing your move. Oh god. Kinda tricked me with that one. Can you stop walking directly on the ledge, my guy? You're really making my life harder than it needs to be. And I would have thought you'd be somebody who'd be about fair fights, you know?
Thou art of passing skill.
You really barely walked away from the ledge, too.
Truly run in thy veins.
Tarnished. They did such a good job with this boss. Like, it's such a good intro to the video game. Yeah, that was on me. That was a terrible dodge. That was just embarrassing. Stop walking on the ledge, my guy. I would just love it if you would stop doing that. See, I'm getting all nervous with my moves. I didn't have to be that nervous. But I was, because you were walking on the ledge. Oh, damn. Really thought I was gonna get that one.
Put these
Damn.
ambitions to rest.
I might have had that in the bag, too. But this motherfucker wouldn't stop ledge walking. Why can't boss monsters walk off ledges, huh? And now my runes are all the way across the battlefield. Exactly where I don't want them to be. What a terrible world we live in. Ah, it's got its upsides. There's a lot of love and beauty, and, I'm happy to be alive right now. Because I'm fighting you, darling. Did you see that beautiful blind dodge followed up? We don't talk about that, but that was, like, gorgeous. I just vibed that. That was a vibe dodge for sure. You know vibe coding, everybody's favorite thing that people do? I vibe dodged. That's how I dodge in this video game. I don't learn movesets, I vibe dodge. That's actually true. I am bad at learning movesets. It's like my greatest weakness. That's part of why I'm better at the Souls games than I am at this. Because I think the Souls games are a lot more visual-based dodging. And a lot closer to a rhythm game. Whereas this one, sometimes you really gotta like learn the moveset and strategize based on your opponent a lot more, which I don't do very often. It's just not my... just not really what I do. I've gotten better at it, but generally it's just not my vibe as much. Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run through thy veins, Tarnished. You like that sort of musical dub I'm doing of you? Is that doing anything for you, Margit? Ooh, that was bad. Ooh, that was double bad. And big hit. Ooh, the bleed. Forgot that I was having that running. Oh my god. Buddy. Can you give it a rest for a second here? Jeez beans. I don't know if this one's it. I don't know if this is it. And you know what the worst part is? This is the last run. That's right. Last run. That was it. That was the end. I'm putting my foolish ambitions into bed. My foolish ambitions in a deep slumber. Shh. Shh. The foolish ambitions are sleeping. Shh. Don't make noise. Not now, chat. I know you're so full of people, but not now. The foolish ambitions are sleeping. We can't speak. We can't breathe. Not while these foolish ambitions are. I am gonna go over here. First step. I'm gonna go towards Agil Lake, because, I'm eating a cookie. I at some point need to... Oh, hey, what's up? You still here?
Oh, well, you made it through that entire...
Yeah.
Off you trotted. Oh, before the round... I fear you've been... I don't blame... Why not?
I don't need a seat.
Yes, I see. Besides, you are... But then again, if you should... I'm always with...
Is that so? Yeah, okay, I'll fight Slate, Straight, and Blue, and whatever you just said.
With the... They are the... Challenge decrepit, he may... Worse yet, so... What's the matter? Aren't you supposed... Then you must... Or without... With the...
Yeah. I get it, bud. I get it. You're a big weird creep. Massive incel vibes. But I've got better things to do, buddy. I've got better things to do and better people to be. I swear to God, if I had fallen into that pit, why'd they put that pit there, huh? Who's that for? That's evil. That's pure evil to do that. Like, just mean. Just mean and cruel. Oh, it's very cold in my apartment right now because I don't have the heat on very high. Because of money. And because I was, like, you know, locked in, I was also sweating up a storm. And so, I'm sort of trapped in my own sweat. Sort of like a tube of sweat inside of me, where I'm standing.
You do well to stand at his feet, so stay clear.
Stay clear of the lake. Yeah. I'm gonna stay so clear of that lake, buddy. I promise. A wink. I probably will stay clear of the lake. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll kill a Gil at some point for the runes, but right now I don't want to because I kind of want to keep my runes safe. Currently, Market is holding on to some runes for me, and I just want to make sure those stay nice and safe for future use. But I am gonna go ahead and get this guy killed for Yura and his bloody finger hunting quest line. I think this is the right way to go, but I'm not confident. Rarely am, after all. Hence the earlier speech about gaining confidence through public failure. I had this thing, actually, as a kid, where I noticed I hadn't failed much in life. That sounds like a brag, but it actually isn't. Not that I hadn't failed. I'd, like, fucked up plenty of times, but that I hadn't ever had, like, a big thing go terribly wrong that, like, in a way that was gonna mess something up for me. That I, like, really tried at, you know? Because most of the... Oh, Jesus Christ. My runes are over, dude. It's over. Let my runes take over. Ow.
If it isn't Nereus.
Thank you, buddy. I really needed that. I need your assistance. Like, I need something that I need. Love. I don't need it that hard, okay? Like, I'd be okay. I might die a few times, but, like, I'd be ultimately fine. So, like, calm down. I don't need you that bad. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Hey, are you gonna show the fuck up, buddy? Or are you just gonna cool guy walk over there in the corner? I'll give you the final hit. I don't mind, but you gotta be, like, less of a bitch about it. Come on, get the final hit. Do it. Get the hit. Come on, Yura, I know you want it. Yeah! Yura! of the Bloody Fingers. Let's go. I mean, of the people who kill the Bloody Fingers. Legend. What a legend. I'm going to open up this cave for myself just in case. Just in case I want it. You know, who knows? I don't actually remember what's in this cave, but I don't really care to find out. Oh, I didn't get the, Wait, Stranded Graveyard. That is absolutely not where I want to go. I didn't get the Grace that's right next to Yura. And that's on me. Was I saying something important before I got invaded? Hard to say. I'm gonna do that. I like playing online. So I'm gonna go ahead and play online. I'm also gonna take these off because I already know I'm not gonna use them. Shields, whether or not I could get away with them on the same technicality I'm getting away with this armor. And by that technicality, I mean I'm just deciding that it's okay because I don't want to have a complete hell of a time. Hell/negative. It really does not feel dancy to use a shield. Shields, I don't think, fit the sort of flow-like dance that I'm going for. To be honest, the second I said that, I was like, actually a shield dance sounds rad, and I'm way into that concept. But not the focus at the moment. The focus at the moment in this particular game is very flow-like, smooth dances. Oh, huh. Not here. Thought that they'd still be here. Maybe they already moved on because I've already unlocked future stages and areas. Kind of forget where they show up next. Wow. Issues for another day. For now, let's go raid some stuff, huh? Can do a little bit of... Well, no, can't do any of that. Do horse attacks count as not dances? Probably. Well, that was embarrassing. Sorry, y'all. I just sort of felt like I had to intervene. Teach everybody that it's not about peace. It's about war. You were right the first time. I am confirming your earlier decisions. Glad that I could help. I actually don't know if dying while being summoned into co-op gets rid of your earlier runes. I know that that's how it works if you invade. Does it say runes for next level? Runes needed? It does. That's very helpful, thank you. I believe there's a camp nearby, so I'll stop by there, see what I can grab. Yeah, run failed. Run failed. That wasn't dance-like at all. Ooh. And that was the wrong button. Oh, gosh. Okay, spooky guys, spooky guys. Nothing I can't handle. Just because they've got big swords, never mind. Rune's gone, rune's gone. It's been an honor. Big swords, scary. That's what I've learned today. Oh, I'm eating a cookie again. Remember that? Sort of a through line of this stream. And yes, it is artisanal. Thank you very much for asking. Really could have stood to kill that guy a second earlier, huh? Ow. Swear to God with these people. Okay, would love to kill Horse Guy first. As I said, crits are allowed. Because that is a true form of beauty right there. Is that not artistic? I ask you. Would love it if that guy would stop. Just stop all of what you're up to, buddy. What do we got today? Oh, the great Epe. That's what they used to call me back in high school. Epe in this context was referring to Epe. What does Epe sound like? This bit is doomed. There was never a way I could salvage this. Don't yell at me, chat. You knew that bit was doomed. You didn't have a better idea. Oh, jeez. I was lying. Chat isn't yelling at me. It's empty. What a goddamn tragedy that is, huh? What a goddamn tragedy that is. Everything's good. Everything's really good and cool. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna deal with this guy. This guy, it's about to be freaking over. Thank you, it's been an honor. God damn, is that gorgeous. Hey, can you see it when I do this? Maybe? I took a screenshot because that's pretty as hell out there. Like, damn. Have I gotten any better armor, by the way? Not better armor, just stuff that fits my vibe more. I don't think I have. I'd like to look more like a dancer, you know? Well, and that was embarrassing for me. Also gonna send that back out again. I'd love to get an invasion in this stream. I mean, the opposite of an invasion in this stream. I'd love to get a reverse invasion in this stream. Oh, I do need to kill birds. Because I'm gonna need their feet for things at some point. I can head down there. I don't know that there's anything in fact, I'm pretty sure there's nothing I need from this entire southern island, but I will at least take a baby step in case I want to return later. I won't need any more, what was I saying? Flasks, I think? I might need more flasks, y'all. I might run, y'all. It's been an honor. It's been a real honor, but I simply cannot stand here. Hold on, watch this. I'm not even trying it. I got scared. I got too scared. I'm sorry. God, I'm trying to run away from the enemies, but they're just everywhere. Maybe I'll try this boss, because I know I'll spawn like immediately right outside of it. Why not? No hit this boss real quick. Just real quick, no hit. No hits only in this run. Ooh. Y'all, about that no hit run. Bad news. I'm actually down to fight Darewell. A slightly tough little guy. Because they have a very high damage output, but very fun. I'm a really big fan of that enemy type. I'd love to one day play one of those mods where you can play as, like, the enemies, you can take control of them. I'd love to play that guy. I think that'd be very fun. A very fun time for me. I'm sure that mod, those mods that I, like, see are very finicky and maybe even busted straight to hell, but, you know, could be fun to try. Ooh, wee. Ooh, wah. Ooh, wee, wah, my guy. You are no joke. Oh boy, I don't know if I can kill this guy. This is rough. I had way more confidence with the last one. I'm gonna be so real for you. So for real. With you, on you. My move is so slow. My big cool move I do, so slow. Big cool move that guy does, not slow. Very fast. Is this the one where I give up immediately? Or I just give up right away? I'm eating my cookie. Did you remember that? There's a Hall ahead bit about it earlier. Yeah, I think we give up on those. And sometimes you give up, and that's okay. It's a really good cookie, guys. Okay, it's solid. It's not actually incredible. Like, I'm acting like I'm gonna be thinking about this tonight. It's good. It's a good cookie. Calm down. Jesus. Mm. Oh. Tis good though. Oh, I thought that was the trap chest. Is that not the trap chest? Does it not trap you if you've already, like, been around the world in 60 days? Maybe this is the secret one that doesn't kill you. Yeah, and then the secret one that does kill you is right over here. Okay, this makes sense. That'll fix the economy. God, the dogs really do go flying when you smack them with your sword, though, huh? Makes you feel kinda bad about it. Like a little. Like a little. Oh, it's rats. I'm not really good at guiding my camera on that last hit. Like, without being locked on. Impressive stuff. I think everybody should be attracted to me. Actually, I don't think. I think probably there's some people who don't need to be attracted to me. Can I be really with you? Sometimes I'll say shit like that on a stream like this, and I'll think to myself, man, one day I'm gonna really not. You. By the way, you can dodge out of those. Do you know about that? You can just dodge out of that. Doesn't matter. One day I'm going to, like, really not want that. One day, if I ever get popular enough, like, that's gonna be the opposite of what I want in my life. I want less people to be attracted to me. It's like, that's like the horrible thing that you have to deal with being popular on the internet. And yet I was still saying it back then, back in the good old days. God, if I ever think about this as the good old days, it's fucking over for me. Chat, we are cooked. We are pigs in a goddamn blanket, chat. Okay, I am solid at fighting these bug guys, but I really want to get them on their own, one at a time, if possible. But unfortunately, my friend is not really wanting to drop down. Okay, I really didn't want to land that, actually. I was sort of hoping to fall back down here. That was, like, most of my plan. But, you know, here we are. This guy's really not vibing with my strategy. Okay. Well, strategies be damned, I guess. I'll just fight this guy. Oh, now you want to do stuff, huh? Now you want to drop down? Well, give me a second, because I'm busy now. Now I'm doing other things with another guy. Take your time. Take your turn. I'm pigs in a blanket over here. I'm burnt out. I'm stressed. Life is hard. Yo. Ow. Bitch. Oh, God. Okay, they're both down there. So, I think the strategy might be run at this point. I don't think we're going to get anything else out of this. Excuse me, just going to grab that. Just going to keep going. Just going to kind of... The other part of, like, why those bugs are so annoying is because there's, like, no sound cue for the thing being close to you. You just have to be ready. So like that running away becomes a nightmare of a time. Now exploring Caelid with so little level when I couldn't even defeat Big Margit over there, probably not the smartest strategy I've ever had in my life, but could be fun. I actually think that the boss here is something I just like simply will not be able to handle. But I could get some upgrade stones, and I do love those. We're gonna once again throw our summoning pool out there. How much more time we got on this stream? Like 10 minutes? Okay, I'll explore around a little bit until I've got like enough for another level. We're gonna take this fight indoors because I know what that guy's gonna do. Okay. They already came down. Okay. Come on now. Be reasonable. Okay. Be freaking reasonable, my guy. Stop. You're not being reasonable. I specifically asked you to be reasonable and you're not doing it. Okay, that was me greeting really hard. That was entirely on me. Whew, okay. That's one down. Cheesy little way to do it, but I am not complaining. Right, these are gonna be way too high level smithing stones, aren't they? Barely worth it. I'll be happy I grabbed them one day. Hey, can you grab that? Thank you. Love you. Love you too. Aww. I want you all to know, I'm not, like, talking to my altars when I do that. Like, I am plural, but I don't actually talk to my altars like that. I'm not able to do that. I'm just not that kind of plural. That's just a fun little thing I do for myself, where I tell myself I love myself and then respond. Because it makes me happy. You can do it too. You're allowed. You're allowed to talk to yourself, and to any of my friends out there who do talk to themselves, try saying nice things. I highly recommend. I'm so gonna get this freaking bug. Wait, where'd the bug go? Bug, I'm supposed to freaking get you. Hey, bug. That was a little bit of an overcooked that egg there. I won't deny it. Oh, I danced a little bit too close to the sun. Excuse me, I'm trying to get behind you. Thank you, much appreciated. Grab this item. Oh, faded Erdleaf flower. Great item, I assume. I don't know what any of the items do. I still haven't bought the crafting kit, have I? Whoopsies. Let me grab whatever else is up here. Hey, buddy. Just gonna do a quick smack and a half. Man, I'm about to run out of, Hey, that works. And that does work. Now, my runes are in an inconvenient spot. I did not remember that there was a third bug. Oh, this is gonna be a little bit rough. Do I run it? Running it is risky, but not running it is about as risky. Do I think I can get up there? I think I try to kill the first bug. I think that's gotta be it. Well, maybe I can sneak my way up. I'm gonna try sneaking. See how that does for me. Because I can avoid a decent number of fellas. That guy woke up just for the hell of it. I didn't do anything to wake that guy up. They just did that. They're on the lookout. My runes are just right up this passage. Beautiful vibe dodge. Can we talk about that? That was freaking gorgeous. And that was also freaking gorgeous. Oh god. Okay, and suddenly I am not in a stable position in life. And suddenly my Elden Ring life looks a lot like my regular life. Let's get out of here. I've got a Margit to fell. Used fell. Used the word fell correctly. Still not the same version of fell as the other one, but that's fine. I do think pumping health is just the correct option here. There we are. Survivability is really just the thing that I need if I am to defeat the guy. Oh, screw you, buddy. Yeah, fine, I'll step out into the grand blue yonder. Wow, how beautiful. It's Caelid, my favorite shithole. Alright, goodbye. Right here. The castle word tunnel. Toward the castle, but the T is castle. Good to be here. Okay. I'm just going in. I'm just going in. Vibes dodge only. I'm not even gonna look. Won't even look at the screen. I lied. I was looking at the screen. I'm sorry I started this out on a lie. Do I want to lock in is the question. Hey Margaret, should I lock in? I'm feeling tired, you know, it's near the end of my stream time, and all I'm looking for really is just a quick talisman pouch.
Well,
Thou art of passing skill. Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me once. You don't have to tell me at all. I always forget that that is not the end of that combo, and that hit me. I always forget that hit me. Because it shouldn't have. That's right. I'm coming out strong against that. Coming out strong against the fact that move hit me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not do it. I don't think I've gotten the bleed proc yet. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. That dodge could have been better, but we'll take it. Why did I greed? Ooh, I really thought that was gonna be my death. And big hit. Okay. Back into it. Back into the fray. Never mind, back out of the fray. Back into the fray. Beautiful! Margit, the omen who was felled. And that's a talisman pouch.
Smoldering with thy meager flame, cower in fear of the night.
Oh, trust me.
Omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Margit, I will remember you too. And here's what I will do to honor your name. I can finally play the naked run. Let's go! I have to assume that this improves my general. Hold on, can I? Yeah. You know, it definitely still better to wear clothes, isn't it? Well, it's been a great time. It really has. I've had a lovely little time playing Elden Ring with y'all. And I'm gonna spend these runes because I will forget to do it next time. Spend these runes completely naked with a yonic image directly in front of my crotch. And all for you. Mwah. Margit. The most fell of all omens. And look at that. I can use Bloodflame Blade. This one's for you. I don't have a thing. What do I need? Is that an incantation? What is this? What am I using? Incantation? Hold on. Hold on. I know I'm like doing... Oh, wait. I have an outro I do. Right, okay. While I'm going to go buy a thing. Hello, bestie. I would love to learn an incantation. Just kidding. You don't sell the thing that I need. Well, that's a problem for future girls. For now, I have to give you some advice so I can finish off the stream. Here's my advice for the day. It's okay to fail. Failure is a part of what makes us human, and to be human is to be beautiful. I don't think that's true. That's bad advice. Fail. It's okay. In fact, I think you learn from it. Failure can be beautiful. Failure can be art. Humans aren't always beautiful. Sometimes they're little shitheads, to be honest with you. But, and sometimes it's not beautiful. All things are a part of the dance of life, certainly. But sometimes you didn't have to see that dance, you know? Sometimes you could have spent your money on something else. But I by no means take it for granted. I am still so happy to have the chance to dance at all. And so, yeah, I'll fail. I'll mess up all the time. I'll continue to do so again and again. And that'll just be part of that same story. That'll be a part of that same 7-act structure that makes up this dance we're performing together. Thus concludes Act 1. In Act 2, we will be heading north in order to unlock Rebirth and to kill a mother and all of her children so that we can become her new child. Just like what I did with my mom and regretted it because of the aforementioned abuse. Thank you all for watching. Have a lovely night.